Hola, class. For our third and final equation, to find out how many representatives are going to be sent to the House of Representatives for each state, we need to find out Z. And Z is the total amount of representatives for the state. Now, under the laws of the Constitution at the time, of representatives per state is going to be one representative for every 30,000 people. So again, one representative for every 30,000 people in that state. So what in the world does that look like? Like how am I going to try to create an equation to solve this problem? Well, it looks like this. We have our Z. The total amount of representatives for the state is Y over 30,000. Now, the last wonderful activity that I taught you, we found out what Y is. And Y is 71,000 over 30,000. Because remember, the 30,000 is what the Congress or the people at the Constitutional Convention said. One representative, so one rep, for every 30,000 people. Okay? So I look at this, and I'm like, I could do this a couple different ways, but for this number, I think I'm just going to do addition, repeated addition. So I have 30,000 equals one rep. Right? Well, I know 30,000 is less than 71,000, so let's see if I can add another 30,000 into 71,000. So I got my next 30,000 equals one rep. Now I have 60,000 total people, and I have two representatives. I don't know. Let's just see if I can add another 30,000 to see if I can get one more representative. So, 30,000 equals one rep. Oh, nope. That's going to give me, and I'm sorry you guys can't see this, but I'm sure you already know the answer, 90,000. So, 90,000. So, we already know that 90,000 is definitely over the population of Georgia, which was 71,000. So, we can't do this last step. We can only go to 60,000. So, Georgia is going to have two representatives that will be sent to the House of Representatives. Okay? All right. So, let's just go back again and talk about it one more time. We are trying to find out Z, the total amount of representatives for the state. The state that we're using is Georgia. Now, at the Constitutional Convention, they decided that each state can send one representative for every 30,000 people. Okay? The equation for that is Z equals Y over 30,000. Z equals 71,000, because we already figured out from the last activity that that was Georgia's total population that they could use, over 30,000. Repeated addition will tell us we have 30,000 people equals one rep. Let's add another 30,000 people equals one rep. We have 60,000 people. 60,000 goes into 71,000. And my squiggles and my scribble marks here as I tried to add another 30,000 just to see, even though we already knew the answer. That got us 90,000. 90,000 is more than 71,000, so we couldn't do that. So Georgia had to stop with two representatives. Now you might say, Mr. Sands, what about the remaining 11,000 people? Do we get 2 point whatever representatives? Yeah, no, we can't cut a person in a quarter or a half. Sorry, can't happen. So Georgia is going to send two reps. So Z equals 2. All right? That is our final equation. on how to find out how many representatives each state can send to the House of Representatives. I hope you enjoyed all of my equations. I know I did. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.